I want to stop talking about this Blord and VeryDarkMan issue. Simply because na ụwa asapega anya and they believe now mmadụ inwe eziokwu. Like I always say, it is very difficult to wake somebody who is pretending to be sleeping. It is very difficult for you to wake somebody who is pretending to be sleeping. Even it's very difficult for you to wake that person is because, of course, that person is not sleeping. That person is not sleeping. So it is difficult for you to wake such a person because if only an pretense. So what am I saying here? Even in this Blord and there are so many reasons why I feel like talking about it aside giving normal update is waste of time. Waste of time in the sense that even people who are clapping for VDM, they actually know the truth. But they just want to be doing that because to them, you have to do anything what it takes for you to stay on top. Now, I will not waste time at this broadcasting name. Even my age waste the time at this broadcasting name is that if not for clarity's sake, let me give you a brief measure of what happened to Blord and why Blord is still in detention for the sake of those people who. Hello? So, as I was saying, achọrọ ka nye brief nature of what actually happened to Blord and why Blord is still in detention. Even for you to disregard any action or noise from any angle, make you understand that now because lately you said that Blord is going to be released yesterday. You know, all those things, they are just being childish. They are just being childish. When Showore told you that he's going to get Blord, it is. He never told you that he was going to call the prison and tell them he is Blord. That was not what he said, and that was not how Showore has always identified himself to so many people that has been arrested. But now the fact is that now to him, you cannot oppress somebody as if he will give that person lawyer. Human rights lawyer say no free. Of course, you know that court processes of a court will gradual processes. Court will gradual processes if you got before that. So if today has passed, let me give you a brief step down of exactly what happened. Now, how plan with this thing in such a way that na farmer. Now, remember that now, lately, we have also seen the petition, fresh petition, addressed here to the office of the Inspector general of police. You want to go? 1, 2. They planned it in such a way that na farm na chega Easter break. And na court I am on a section. Na judges yeje break. So her strike ya blue below those budget court. Remind you because na judges yaga break. Now her calculate go time judges yeju will not break. Now yesterday Hana yesterday you want to go? Yes, okay. Let me say Victor. Let me block you. Tell another person. Let me answer Ratel has born. But only do that I react. You believe you had too much. You will put her. Mother do up go. You want to go? So as I was saying, you want to go? So how I calculate it go? Malona judges yaga break. So if I meru ha J buluye buteye jeluo I remind the hoye because na criminal case you go see criminal case jigare say if ejiwe remind the Blord is because na court na aga out of section and the judges na aga break. Now yesterday ka judges suppose reach yata break. Now na shigata break here does not mean that judges need a seat. You want to go? Some of them will come back, some of them will maybe come back after few days. So they went to court yesterday. Hamalona that judge in charge of KC Blord no Bialo, so that they can now get a date. Ebe I present a bail application. Blord. Now this VDM side sensing that na present her bail now I grant Blord bail because there's really no reason why he should be in remand custody. So they now started now to push for a counter this thing to bail application of Blord. Remember that Nanyawa Abiago before that he will not file for a counter bail application of Blord. You want to go? But no me go no kulu noun. You want to go? So they have heard how Malugo Okugo that they will not file a counter. You want to go to bail Blord. Now sensing that na court has city ha na ya granted that young man bail. If also melo ha jisi na azo we file counter bail application under na share file or we break it out on social media, sensing that now people will now say, yeah, my friend, you are now beginning to say one thing and do the other. First of all, you say you have no business with the police. You wrote a petition to the office of the Inspector General of Police. You gotta go in a matter that you could have simply sued Blord. You gotta go. You decided to use police. You decided to disguise the case as if it is a criminal case. You gotta go so that you can now use police as your tool to manipulate this case. Number 1. 2, you said you cannot sue anybody. You did not state at any time where you can sue anybody or what and what. Now you are finally sued Blord. To come out to come and announce it that police has withdrawn. Let me tell you one thing. There is nothing that is happening that is outside a normal court proceeding with a little of Naija manipulation. You know that we can do. Mother ya dey me program on na akpọ mmadụ na phone. Ama like this thing o. Mmejikwa mmebido PJ na block people o. gbata ma fuel ono fo am kam no na program na akpọ na phone mmejikwe na block number so me afra man na program na akpọ na phone otu tata nse ka nwere phone a we make program because na battery ado na nka na kwa code no I just nche no outside. Oh God. So as I was saying, onwere anything na-eme do outside a normal court proceeding with a little bit of maga na dey maga in the sense that na onye ya like ka flex yamozo outside what the Lord says. For example, mmadụ nwere ike chi ime arrest show ka ọta agha afụ ịghọtago oje na weekend ọbịa abịa buru na Friday till na sell na mgbede Friday because na ha ma no ya duru difficult secure bail between Saturday and Sunday ka i wee lahụ na sell that Saturday and Sunday. O nwere ife dị iche ife niile ifro a na-amaga Boniface kpọm Finezege kpọm. Now of recent time they are now begging for people that we come and beg them. For example, Livinus Umuwoma Selegona no eje gbanwunye Blord ka oje yo kedu ife unu na-achọ ọrụ ndị eje yo ọrụ unu kedu ife unu okay for example na nwunye Blord je yo will it not be out of Blord? You know even the nwunye Blord je yo kita obulu Blord je yo Blord sere mmadụ eje na yo kedu ife unu ji wee na-achọ ka asị no because of onya ka unu ji wee withdraw case ka asị no because of onya ka unu ji wee withdraw case. The young man no do involve agwago no do ready to follow this case to the conclusive end. Kedu ife unu na-agbakasịrị onwe unu ahụ unu na-eri onwe unu igbugbu unu na-achọ onye ayọ unu na-achọ onye eme nga. The young man agwago unu I am equal to the task, let's go there. Nya wee nọ na prison ọ bụrụ nọ na prison. So I don't know why you people are becoming so restless. Onwere onye ọdụ n'aka ife mere Blord ji wee nọrọ is ife mere ji wee remand Blord is because apatakwala ji wee nọ a longer time is because na eje holiday. VDM shebi una stop say they go holiday, they don't come back from holiday now, make una bring them out. Enwere processes ọkọtụ niile sitiri and I understand no nwere ike ọhụrụ emere 1 or 2 to ịghọtago judge jide mata ịma na mefa the IPO ji case agwa IPO ji case okwu no jewelu assignment na Rift no na-abata enwere ike echegido IPO ahụ ya abata that day eshie niile akpọkwa the IPO o si hey no abata na abalị nya no ma ọsọ n'ụtụtụ ajewa ba junction ịghọtago ife niile ahụ delay tactics just to delay you more na police station before we bail because name the IPO ya na ebe ahụ onye instruction enweghị isi ego. O nwere any other thing do there enwere ike mara ọmasị the judge ngwa ịpụọ nọkwuo extra 3 days or nọkwuo extra 4 days or nọkwuo extra 5 days onye eje on everlasting vacation ọ nọchasịcha chigatakwa back to the court because nọ na court bụ nwere assignment ọ na-amịgharịsị na if unu na-agbagharị achọ onye ya eje yo achọ onye wo ka this young man ga-ala ịpụta faster without VDM intervention. That is all. Nya kpatara unu ji wee do restless unu ka this guy ya pụ n'ọkata afile ya bail application a grant ya bail ọpụta ewee na-ekwuzi na ọpụtara out of his own effort without VDM engagement because VDM ejena mee na normal court remand mmadụ normal court. Goes was 29k. Egogono is 12,000 maka hanga, see 2,000 maka wire. Send the zero 20,000 while you got that fuel. So guess if the other one in the now or while what I go? Yeah? So onwere ife ha na-achọ ka ha prove my brother ife ha na-achọ VDM na-achọ ime ife a ka ọ dụ ka ya sị na ọ bụrụ through a normal court process ka eji wee jide Blord ka ọ dụ ka ya sị na ọnyanwa a structure. He has not been convicted yet. Trial has not even commenced. He merely pleaded guilty or not or make a plea. The case has not even commenced. That is not even now remind the Mado. Onyan apply for bail does not even guarantee that you will win that person at that case. It is very simple. So for some people when I say the Lord is still there, even if he decides to withdraw that case, even if VDM decides to withdraw that case, court must sit. Even if no decided today, okay, I want to withdraw this case against Onya, he cannot just withdraw it and give order to court or to prison to release Blord. He won't. Court must sit. I will tell you a date. Court must sit. Even that day, he won't a release order. A one release order, we're in a prison. Where is it? Onya can release Blord from prison. So when you know somebody will keep anywhere or no withdraw her case, you are lying. If all they mean foul, no manner. If all they made this thing is because no manner. That young man cannot stay there. Normal time was supposed to rain a bar. So only is your kunina. Kodo kayasina ye more like a mediation between two of them. Go well to kayase no nyama forgive you. Blord the weapon. He has never been sentenced. So he cannot stay there longer than over a mere case of a man to be born, a man to be born. It can that crime and it could be committed can only become a criminal matter. No one no use it for the sake of fraud. But in this case, we use it for the sake of fraud. You got to go or use the way promote a legitimate business which VDM is entitled to either claim no war because no he is entitled to claim or the lawyers in the house can help me and complete the rest. So they know they want an action that is going to end the continuation of that case because they know that Blord is definitely going to come out. So they want an action that will come in between this time on a detention. No, surrender. You are for forgiveness. VDM, you got to go. So that always na court to grant a bail. Court to say kayase na grant a bail because na VDM was for him. So I will want to see how long VDM, of course, you know, us show what is here. I will want to see how long VDM will hold there in a prison. It is a normal thing. Remember during his own time. During his own time, where he was remanded for 40 days. And he was in detention for 40 days, actually. There was also a time I remanded here for 2 weeks. He was in detention for 2 weeks. So can you tell me, even Ken Venus Woma, Juwe Gadi fast is because of Gono Nakoto on a section, the time I remanded Venus Woma. Yes, Kotono in section then. Oh, you know, a police station. He will see, okay, no withdraw one case against Sonia. The police are say, okay, was Sonia Abel, okay, now. Or who they call to Jacka where remanded in prison. Blord, the VDM decided to go today to say, okay, Blord, I don't want to continue again. I am handsing off from this case. Court must sit before court. I don't know. You know go court. I don't know. Okay, Nanda they withdraw what the case you. When you say release order, how you will release it? Because when you release order, how you will release it? Okay, I dey go to prison. No one don't work on prison. Any that release order. When you wait in the Burukonya, Jaguar in a prison, Jende prison efa. got to go. I don't sure no me to go bail application. He will sign all here, no release, go sign way out from prison. So I don't know when I got off, or higher, or Boniface or higher, or organ day if I okay, let him go. One on yana more ways to go say you're not one way. One yeah, I don't know wise. Yeah, I don't know wise. What I can do is it is difficult to wake a man who is pretending to be sleeping. Gangnam Master no way, yeah. Gangnam Master, Gangnam Media, no good mother. You want to go? It is difficult to wake somebody who is pretending to be sleeping. Or where anything on your if on a miss out VDM has for once done a live program. So na case below that he kept on a make he post every minute, every second, still on this KC below. Yeah, is that how restless he has become? He has become restless. Showore go and listen. Showore did not challenge you that he will. He said he will call Marshall. Marshall, lawyer, he got to go. Calling Marshall is to tell Marshall, nah, guy, if I have blown, if I sign, he got to go. If I blown, if I sign, then I guess go contrary to if I want stand there for. That is the aim. What you will go. No, yeah, Marshall. He got to go. As for him saying that we will not stand up, we will stand up against any oppression in the form of e.g. law court when I oppress the people. Everybody knows that this is what show already present. So Okuzieye Eshose keep playing at the mind of our people into making them to believe that Nife Okulowo no ya instruct court or no you miss something. Show already with so many cases similar to this on a handle on a follow. And each and every one of them require a process. The most important thing is for look at what has happened today. In the police, they will have counter their application. But due to involvement of people from here and there, they withdrew. They ran away. They withdrew. How withdraw here? Because now half gone attention had to go high. Those interference here and there is exactly what Showore meant when he said that we are going to stand up against this oppression. And I was here. Why not release here? Why you know why? You know what happened yesterday. Yes. Imagine that the whole judges now resume and even that particular woman in charge of that case. Now that woman resume yesterday. So why are you trying to use intelligence of our gullible brothers? Did you people release him? God. Look, the more I say, I will stop talking about this. The more I see why, I keep telling people, my aim of speaking in this matter is not about Blord. It's not about Blord. I don't interested in fear. I myself, I know how I can see it. I don't interested. But my interest in all this is misleading our gullible brothers and sisters. That is exactly. Look at how they are celebrating ignorantly. Okay. Now show na Blord Akahin on a detention. Now na show who told you? God to get a break. Instant break. God to get instant break. Emechira spanda na emechira spanda na Easter Monday and the Tuesday. Emechira spanda na Easter. Ebe meshimula afia for the sake of Easter. Oweuruze court EJ break for Easter section and judge say Easter holiday. What can you possibly do? Nothing. There is nothing you can possibly do because there is no judge that is on seat. You want to go? There is no court that is on seat. No judge that is on seat. You want to go? You want to go? So I don't understand. I don't understand these people. And in a he will bring. Ina okay ajugo nga ajuju say the same prisoner ono na akwụ n'elu na Blord jerie ọwụ na emerike ọkwa the same prisoner ka VDM jelu na oye 40 days ọkwa the same prisoner ka VDM jelu sorry na oye 14 days ikwu oye ha pretend ya ka yasi na ha no. So what are you people celebrating? Go to remind the mmadụ which is a normal process regarding to case ịchọ bụrụ nkịta fiokoro case igbu mmadụ bụ n'isi. Court will do what they have to do. When they now continue to hear also ụbọchị anyị eweta bail application mo that day ka anyị agwa court reason kpatalụ court yeji wee granting bail. That in this case would make the real nature of the case. It has happened over and over and over again. Former CBN governor Kelafaye Nke Abo, he was remanded. He was remanded until he was granted bail. Nasa El-Rufai was remanded. Mention them. So many of them was remanded before they were granted bail. Tell me what is here that Naumu Naimande Gal school ya putana say no eti Blord na trouble. No eti Blord na trouble. I am also telling you that without a court sitting and the judge sitting there, that VDM does not have power to release Blord. Even if he chooses to hands off from that case and withdraw that case, it must follow a normal court process, which is exactly what Showore is trying to educate Umazia. Umazia name make a yasina. Oh my God. Sometimes when I see some of their comments, it baffles me. It baffles me. Oh na email Blord Juweka Nolo in prison. Kelonye melu VDM Juwe na prison for 40 days. I keep making reference to this because just like Showore, Onwambo Showore na-ekwu ifa VDM name without making reference to what happened to him during the time of Tonto Dike and the Yabojo. He always make reference to that because believe me, exactly before Melketa, we Tonto Dike and the Yabojo Meluye. Ironago, now we for Meluye. The same thing. Kebe kwalo Livinus Wama. If I get a flow melu, Kebe Livinus Wama. Ironago. Na n'ife Livinus Wama jiwe na ye is because na court na city, but they did it in such a way. The only thing VDM should really achieve na Blord got prison. Na Blord got prison. The same prison that you have been to. The same prison that you have been to 2 times, you have been to that prison, and they keep telling you that the son of a nobody. If you are son of a poor man, if you are son of a nobody, Blord is also son of a nobody who fought his way to fame and riches and wealth. So you people should stop making that noise of a son of a nobody, son of a poor man. Has become this, has done that. If other neighbor Ogidola Fandemolego or Mr. Onyeka Williams, father of Chief Linus Williams, you know that he is also the son of a nobody. He was not born with a silver spoon, no yet. He created wealth by himself. You people should come out from that act of jealousy. It will not take you to anywhere. I am here to tell you that there is nobody that is holding Blord. What is holding Blord there is a normal court process that sometimes can be pasmaga and manufactured due to timing. They timed it very carefully. Funa and Olona a day into Easter holiday has strike here, sit here court, bring your zubo. You gotta go. Remind you here. You gotta go. Another Easter holiday. You gotta go. Easter holiday ka analu. Shiyada Now no VDM if any emezi since yaho because no mana holiday ya wabu and na normal process we take off immediately Easter holiday wo obidozie na wa kitikiti ona wo ezege yo ebia tiye na Facebook kaifo Boniface yo ebia tiye na Facebook kaifo kini fi na etiri nde yolo kaifo omudi fa ejeme e wata go kiri fi na etiri nde yolo kaifo omudi fa ejeme. What matters is na Blord ji onu ya sego video biko bagalum anapum I will hands off. But for the fact that no, only go there, why are you putting it? So that only can build this reputation in there. That after due consultation, Oga, Uswemwe Hono, go and sit down. Go and sit down. No, Onyago Urukawalo. Nguzina Pagari Dashon Deyayo, nation will withdraw. But now because of national Kurifa, therefore, Nasaka Yolo, it shall be me, therefore. Na Boniface yolo it just see me fa therefore when Blord they make a statement override the nonsense which is going to let nobody beg for me. If you are doing so at your own decision. So therefore on your own follow your video see go and see Blord consent here to this yo then I will forgive him. Ebe was in Google. Onyanya onanga no iwa na ho. E wana learn no na e prison. Show where admit that now he knows that a prison is always a place where freedom fighters go in. So the fact that Show has not even denied that he will not still go back to prison is what I can see. No nyang with wisdom. But the fact that Nangonwa man and if in Nigeria no prison. No prison yet iwolu na remand na prison wori ebe mo no iwori ebe mo no prison that you have gone in twice and with the way things are going and with things saying there is still no doubt that you will still go back there. You still go back there. Na Nigeria name anything that related to activism, whether you agree that you are an activist or not. As far as living in Nigeria, when a little bit of activism needed, they prison at any time. You can always walk in and out of prison. So the fact that Nangonwa VDM can now brag that now remand the Mando in prison is very laughable. It's very laughable. You have multiple cases in court. What makes you believe that some of those cases and the pending ones and the ones that will stay come will eventually not take you back to prison? You gotta go. What makes you believe that it will not take you back to prison? Eh? So, so many times can decide to go. Let me stop talking about this Blord and VDM issue. Only because if you want to be wise, you will be wise. If you don't want to be wise, continue misleading and deceiving yourself. Continue deceiving yourself. You gotta go. Are you beginning with a trademark? You gotta go from trademark. I feel almost if you trademark. This is only na part of if I were arrested Blord because of no the trademark rattle or because no they use rattle wrongly. Well, you are finally seeing that nothing can be done about rattle. Rattle is going done. Or but I was saying no the trademark Blord. I was thinking now this in battle edgeway be arresting a part of the case you read. No they use Blord the trademark. We name a business. We ended up seeing that it is not part of the petition. Asekwa na anwa afu ki ji the taxi we na agboifa na e mega arrest gbara akwụkwọ Blord kpo onye obodo na ndị otu ha and na anwa afu an influencer advertise the taxi Blord a na nya na onye aye mechife onye obodo ha jebe Blord luo market the taxi advertise the taxi. Nothing happened. ebe niile finu n'ihe ewuye egwe n'ihe sendiri ọtọ ire sendiri ya o were emepe website were na-akpala ego iwe n'anya n'ihu n'anya n'azụ wee fụ na gụ na onye erugo at the end na ọ bụrụ na o nweghị ife ime na hụrụ ka o wee dụ ka ya sị na ya dụzikwo ka ya sị na o nweghị ife ịghọtago na o nweghị ife o nwere ike ime you now quickly run to go and lick your vomit iwe je lachalụ ife igbopụrụ the only reason kpatalụ ife imerụ Blord chi ome ihe ife ime Blord chi ome ihe onye ka o ji wee gwa that he will wait for you to land one ka isu onye once then he will land you multiple suits. But he said he will wait for you to first of all sue him, then if multiple lawsuit. It's not that no one actually he can do that. But he said no, we are catching cruise. Okay. Sleepless night. For a second, I thought that if I had a metal, na whole anonama, or don't say that prison, a potana ba, you are helpless. Blord they put a deal, don't no call to call donaka. 80 bail application, I grant here bail, or meet a bail condition here. Oh, nah, what if also? Ibe wee bido agbasi n'ọsọ ibe ahụ ya aga n'iru. You shouldn't even be worried about temporary detention of Blord. You should be worried about the case na-abịa. Yeah, you just want it to. I just mention no case soon. You want the case to end. You want Blord to call you so you can withdraw the case. If you have a good case, prepare. This is just step one. This is just step one. The case are commenceable properly. I just read the area charges level against him. I just list Sharia guilty or not guilty, or plead they're not guilty. Then do to na court, IACT anytime ever. Where remind the area? Very simple. It remind the year because now this young man mere ife ndị ọjọọ na-emekwa wee si through police wee dey petition to police. Of course he dey petition to police will either choose to summon you or arrest you, but in a case where they configured it to look like it's a criminal case, police had to go and make an arrest. They sneaked into Oka, arrested him, made him to appear immediately in a court. Then, based on the police arrest, all court to call Duziri, he granted a bail. So, based on that arrest, I just maybe my bail application nando to that day. Court will remind this year, based on no under arrest, will be a court. All these things is what we know. Panoramic news, and that is exactly where Showore got involved. Showore get involved because of Ojoba Heji police well. Because of Ojoba Heji police well. Because now Showore is in a normal society that case is not even supposed to come to court in the first place, because this is more like two adults fighting. So no na kpọtazie na court maka ife ngwalụ kedu maka nke gbalụ that in a normal society that case is not even supposed to be in court, but even in self not just in Arabia court, you use the normal process, sue him, they will court someone, yes, or appear in a court with the lawyer say, why did you smuggle police inside it? You first of all wrote a petition to the police on impersonation and into covering it to be criminal matter. Police sneak here in Noka They may arrest, put a court. What can court possibly do when they are a day into holiday? They remanded him because court cannot sit until after holiday. So tell me what is there that you people are celebrating and rejoicing? Nwa dike na ajo. Gwanu. Only for side na na wo ka ị na-educate ndị be anyị na enlighten ndị be anyị. Ịghọtago? Ka ị ghara ịdazi. Ịghọtago? Okay, Deborah, hapụrụ na ewu a mụnwa decide na maya da akpọ ya afa. Ịghọtago? Mụnwa decide na maya da akpọ ya afa. Hapụrụ na ewu content creator bi n'Ọka. Ma akpọ ya afa. Mma emegide oyeye na page on ụbọchị ezuzu si na page app. I will not call your name. Ịchọ jee na Facebook page every day na ama ezugo meghe ọnụ. I will not give you that relevance you are looking for. Meme. Ọwụ na-enwe ife akpọ ngụ mana ịmaghị ife so no need ịkpọ ngọgụ onye peji enwewala nwụwa ọghọra tel overnight. You even went and recruited another ofeke go na na-eme content another ofeke. So you need to make one alpha, no need to call your name. They also put the Gito comment there, but I will never mention your name. So even you will be about Kangono, Makandana say, oh well, VDM, Mwana Agbal. Now VDM Sigodu today, I want to withdraw this case. Court must sit. The same court I will sit here. That bail application. Court and grant you a bail after hearing it. Or say, okay, we will not grant you bail. You want to go? That same court here city. One of that same court I am withdrawing this case. When he came within this period and on a holiday. You want to go? If Juena on a holiday and he becomes sleepless. He want to be part of the process. I say okay, no potago. He is trying to squeeze himself anywhere. Natural reconciliation. How can you be looking for reconciliation by all means? To the level that Levinus woman, a jobless man, when he fall now, you are running an NGO. You need to have 1 square meal a day, 2 square meal a day, mana in NGO, in a empowerment, in a new madaka, man, but you are running a charity organization. Go and die in a charity organization. Can they really be hacker? You want to go? Can they suppose to really be hacker between no one? Osepana, you want to go? Osepana, no, you oka, maka. That guy na kware. That guy na kware. You want to go? Also, when I know you joker, Oluaka, Koje Bamunye Blord, Koje yo, Kerifunu Jacho, Nye Ayon. Kerifunu Jacho, Unye Ayon by all means. I yo by force. I yo, all by force. Yeah? Yeah? I yo, all by force, can not do no more. Ụmụnne m asịrị mmadụ unu biko alịrịọ ọwụ by force alịrịọ kwa onye kwadote iri oje rịọ kerusi ka ndị otu VDM ha si achọzi alịrịọ by all means. Nwere onye nwike si agwago na agaghị m ịrịọ maka na akwadoro m iso ikpe ahụ elu ebe o jedebere. Ọ mana Blord isi ọkpụkpụ. Ọ mana ife Blord mere ihe ife mmadụ emepụghị n'ụwa maka Chukwu. Onwebughị onye standard up to even Tonto Dike ha. Tonto Dike ha gbara ọkụka. Tonto na ya bụ ojo gbara ọkụka. Ọkụka ha gbara ya na ha mere ife ka nwa oke. But they were not talking. They were not talking then. It was him who was doing the talking. Those ladies apụta ọdọbịa na-ekwu okwu ha na-ewere ndụ na kpuo. Mana in this case, Blord machiri ya word to word, action to action, iberibe to iberibe. Blord hapụrụ only billionaire status ahụ gbadatakwazie na gota jagwe na even na gota ebe ị nọ anyị chiri eze na gota ọbịa kwe na even na gota ebe ị na-edebe ahụ even na gota ebe ị na-edebe ahụ n'ọngụ bizi na gota ọga na anyị niile na gota ọga na gota na anyị niile makwa n'ife a na-alụ na gota ọsị nna na-edugbo this guy ndo this guy even this guy eme yana macha wee kpaa nkụta yana macha wee kpaa nkata nkata akpara ụgụnụ ka e wee fụ na bilonia bara ime bilonia bazi ime a na-asịzi na poor man etinye na bilonia before o wee wuru bilonia ọnwụnwa bilonia ka ọwụ a na-ekwugheri before unu na-asị na vidiyo nwụ son of a poor man this one mba Blord nwa ekele dịrị Chukwu Blord nwa Jesco oil ụmụ okoko ụmụ ibe ana m ajụ ụlọ Blord ọwụnụ nwa Jesco oil eji agwa anyị son of a poor man has put billionaire nwatakịrị ego na-ewe almost the same mate ị na-ekwu na ọ achieve go times 100 what you cannot achieve ị ka na-akpọ onwe nwa poor man but Blord wepụ na poverty from family ya ị ka na-akpọ onwe nwa poor man kele onye wụzi nwa rich man between go na kele onye wụ son of a billionaire between go na ekwuwe poor man has done this, poor man has done this. Two age mate ụmụazị na-abụghị otu ọgbọ si from poor background wee pụta ha na-abụzi from poor family wee pụta onwe onye n'ime ha nna ewu billionaire n'ime ha na-abụ poor people. They started working ofu onye maka asị na nwata kpakarị ibe na nkụ asị na ọkpara ya na-ajọ ọfịa ofu onye kpakarị onye nke ọzọ n'ego a na-akpọzie a na-akpọ nwa poor man nyesara nwa poor man kpagharịba mmechi jee kpọrọ m afa mpa Blord ka mma na-eme afe jee kpọrọ m afa mpa Blord ka mma na-eme onye mpa Blord inwe onye mma Blord you started hearing about Blord from nowhere onye na-akpọ egwu achọrọ iji egwu a wee mebiri m program ọkụ ka ya sị na billionaire basịrị prison ahụ a self-made billionaire onye emerie ihe anyị celebrate nonsense ife ma na anyị emekwa ya echi whether na ede innocent or not it is a normal thing ha mana ọ wụrụ kịta no just gbaa Blord akwụkwọ that day abịala court ife court ya emewu o mekicha ha plea court adjourn case ya to another day onye ka ha ji wee arrest wee bịa ya ka ha ji wee dee petition wuje ndị police ma arrest ewebiri bịala court. The aim is just to get this demand order because they know well jụọ na onwe ebe ka ha nọ since why ha ji wee chere Easter holiday ruo onye so jụọ onwe ajụjụ sị ha kedu ife ha na-eme sinsi why ha ji wee cheru Easter holiday na-elu Easter holiday na-elu ha wee je mewe ka ebe bata na ha emeghe since ajụjụ ya jụ onwe it was a deliberate act sọsọ ka e wee nwee a temporal celebration ahụ a chọrọ ime. Okay, ngwanụ ka m blọk godu mark ka m blọk ọlụ I want to block this. Okay, blocked. Honor here. Ona. You want to go? The one la chamango. So, whoever come down, go now. I can go. Emechiri m ọnụ sinsi a ọ na-abazi n'eko so were no respect VDM if they born you make quarter of ife show were na-eme n'obodo a ịkawa ọdụdụ ka ị na-eweje show were ọnụ show were nwee multiple cases with federal government nọ na court with even the president na-achị achị ya na DSS nọ na court because of ife okwu maka president. Nke ahụ go na Mr. Okeke na-adazi ya nọ na court, go na Mr. Okafọ na Katangora nọ na court. Why can't you face the real government? Face the government. You want to challenge Showore? Look at you. You want to challenge Showore? How many of you know mmadụ nini munu mwenye mwashalawu? If not because of Showore, who we know Marshall today as a lawyer? If not because of Showore, who we know Marshall today? How did Marshall finally become VDM's lawyer? If not because of Showore? No respect. Another group, or suppress ya, no na media. Eji masu Showore, onwere follow was onwere. May if Showore na eme n'obodo a ka na post 6 feet. May if he shot for you, may ka wodo kayo. Ane demonstration e gbafuo. Then the other day anachi me demonstration. Oputa a government tool. Onye government na manipulate na use. Oputa na DSS officer for here. Na see no na G state ever. Okwere idea oji weti panic and fear n'ime ndị mmadụ ka people ghara ịpụta turn up for that protest. Onye government na use ka slippers na use ka tissue paper. Na eweta show ọnụ. Yeah. Na ndị DSS kpọrọ ya wee gwe not lead a protest that he should not do that this one. Nyanwa wee kwuo first I am not leading any protest. If I will clue ka o nyere ndị mmadụ ka o wee mebie protest show were ha chọrọ ịga. Onweghị ife ọzọ a paid government tool ka onye ahụ onwere onye kpọrọ ya Ada Zion onwere otu mkpụrụ onye kpọrọ ya. The guy who is serial manipulator. If also will divert your attention and then sorry that protest. That protest will a flop. Also, since when can the DSS be do a model protest? Or when woman should even protest. If a battle, DSS do it well. Show where no you protest. Okay, Kerifana, what do you apple? Show where they ekuzi maka the protest. Apohoye. Apohoye. Yet this is a guy he jere mere plan kwuo. No when ndị chọrọ ịkwụ ụgwọ ka o je gbuo ya. Kedu ife dị ife ahụ ọ na-eme n'obodo a? Gọọmenti ji wee na-achọ ndụ ya. Are you going to say that it's not a threat? On a court with multiple cases with federal government. Or somebody a coward to look at him papi ni more or no fupalo. No any reasonable protest only now one go obiara na noka. There will fish magnet. Shine whoever. Jane a mem market because of normal how friendly ndi bodo. Jane a just ebe merife. Busybody. Onu eziokwu mana ọ na-achọ ikwu the more I try to stop talking about this case, the more Nafurisim battle, Uzubechukwu, drop one comment again here. In fact, let me block you. Don't even drop any comment. Yes. Let me block you. My page I block it from the believe. If you choose not to have sense, you don't have any stay. Unless on a mouth for sure where should go and bring him out. Oh my chap is you no good for now. Oh my chap is you. Oh my chap is you. I know can go to bread Mali now. So my people, like I said, wait for some email. Now work and be a one. From then I see me to go on wait for them. It's a normal court process. Marshal so many. You know what I go? So, Nyanwa enweghị power. It is Blord. Ochogori withdraw case here. And that case, I pick the case here and this. What do to you? Have what is Nigeria? I go peacemaker. On a window, on the window, where you may arrest at first. On window the way you may arrest at first. Can even actual even if you say get a submit here? Eh? Blord the not ready. He has said it. A video may need you see every door. Na body face for here. Stop updating us. When 5G update here, update here can never overrule what Blord case has said. He said, "Let nobody beg for me. If you are doing so, you are doing so out of your own decision, not for him." That he is ready to follow that case to the conclusive end. Case closed. Even way to do na pusie. Ekwerizina na pusie. Omuno onye ya yo. Are ya dore. Nderi na hi na recruit. Ko we woro na na bia yo. Livinus nwo wo ma. E choro ije oka iye ebe kwakwa again. Okwo Blord gwa no nko je ka we ni nwa. Ina ebe nwa mo iye ebe kwa ozo. Go na nwunye we iye ebe kwa ozo. Ko ha le wakwa. Nwata gịrị go na ewu ọgbọ. Everyday na akpagharị ịdaga ayọ moto, ị na-ayọ ego, ịdaga ayọ ego, ị na-apụwa ị na social media na-ayọ ego. Ịghọ a serial beggar. Ba niile ewojere nwatakịrị ịmụrụ amụ. Nwatakịrị ịmụrụ amụ created over 250 jobs. Na-feed more than 500 widows. Na-akwụrụ over 200 students ụgwọ akwụkwọ. Na-efoot medical bills upon. He is even ị na-ewetara ya ọnụ Livinus nwe ọma eze nkwụgharị jegede dị na nwoke ị na-ewetara nya mansion narị ekwu face me nke Livinus a na-afụwa m anya ị jọrọ ijekwa nwunye Blord ngomgwu mere mmadụ arrest onye arrest no na onye court remand no onwe na prison ị na-akwụgharị ị na-achọ sympathizers na-achọ ndị ayo ime na more than how many videos upon the same Blord remand na o chedie ka opụta. What are you scared of? What are you afraid of? Kirife na ahụ what is chasing you? Which shadow is chasing you? Why are you running around looking for peace advocate everywhere? Now what you sukelana? Nguje ma arrest. Court no kwa na your favor. The man dia ye. Ngokwa wonye do recess. Imele live broadcast mekebe. Live broadcast niile Blord a video megolo within the past 3-4 months. Actually, you know all about Blord. Blord na-eme emergency live broadcast. You go explain tire no evidence. Keep explaining. Explanation ihe enye na court ka ị bịa na-enye m na Facebook. Because m end the broadcast na ha akpọwa na egwu ya emebiri m eva.